Hello, boys and girls. Are you sitting comfortably? Ready for some tanks? Good. Then we'll begin. I thought I'd start off today's video with a little spot of black comedy for you. This is Phoenix 262. He's one of only 4 tier 9s on his team. The enemy team have 5 tier 9s because, you know, reasons. But he's not in any old tier 9. He's in an ST1. And this is a city map. Yes, that's right. You'd have to suck massive amounts not to do extremely well in a tier 9 in this kind of lineup, but in an ST1 on a city map. Well, he's not going to disappoint. Get a load of this. Now, his first shot, well, it's comedy gold for different reasons. Oh, it's a... Yep, that's right, he did just bounce off the side of an IS. But the Object 704 bounced off the front of him, so we'll let them have that one. He side-scrapes the corner, plants one into the object, takes time to aim, bounces another shot from the Object 704. Well, I'm pretty sure he can beat the object's reload. Plenty of time to aim. Puts a third shot into the Object 704. You'd think at this point the Object 704 driver would be, you know, taking the hint. You'd be wrong. Well, now the object's going to be ready to fire before him, but if you can sucker him into firing at his angled side armour, and he does, it's like shooting fish in a barrel. Is he really going to sit there and let him shoot him again? Yes, I think he is. Well, I did say this was going to be a funny one. And what else did I say? You'd have to suck massive amounts in a tier 9 tank in this kind of lineup in order to not do well. Totally called it. But hey, we're not done yet. We're just going to get some justice on the IS that we bounced on earlier. So, you know, not bad. 2 kills. Every shot but one that he's fired has actually done damage. Oh, an E75. And... Oh, well, he's blown his tracks off, so technically it's a penetrating hit, and he bounced the return shot from the E75, but nobody's in a position to take advantage of the immobilised E75 and feed Phoenix some nice little spotting and tracking damage. So, you know, if you want a job done properly, you're just going to have to do it yourself. So, whose tears can Phoenix feast on next? More blood for the Blood God. He's on an absolute roll in this game. Taken no damage whatsoever. He's had Object 704s, E75s, and God knows what else shooting at him. Bounced every shot. Comes around the corner. No sign of the E75 at the moment. Oh, Yag Panther 2. No problem. Side shot. Good damage roll. Not enough to kill him. And that's when the E75 makes a reappearance. Oh, quick, turn your turret, turn your turret. Actually, no, don't bother turning your turret. Take your time. The E75 donked the shot right into the building in front of him. He's angling well, though. Phoenix was never going to penetrate his lower glacis at that angle. He's coming out for another go. Well, at least this time he hit him. Didn't penetrate, but hey, at least he hit him. The Tiger takes a shot at his side. His tracks eat it because, you know, Russian. This game's practically over. The enemy team had one more tier 9 and they've just gotten their arse handed to them. This is turning into a rout. He side scrapes up on the corner, plants one into the Tiger. Not a great damage roll, not enough to finish him off. The Tiger's doomed. E75, he's not going to sit here waiting to side scrape a corner against an ST1. He moves in, and he actually starts doing some damage. But Phoenix has been here before. He's not going to let that E75 get around him. He's going to make him shoot at the front of his turret, and the E75 bounces once more. Out of sheer desperation, the E75 reloads high explosive ammunition, and does finally at least do some damage, but it's never going to be enough. Phoenix is on an absolute roll here. The only thing that could stop him now was if friendly artillery was stupid enough to try to take a shot at that E75. Oh, 1267 damage. Good shot. Of course, it would have been a better shot if any of that damage had actually been on the E75. Phoenix was doing so well he got carried away, forgot the golden rule. When there's only a couple of tanks left on the enemy team, the only thing more dangerous to you than enemy artillery is your own artillery. Well, I don't know about you, but I need some cheering up after watching that. So here's Neo 617 in the SU-100Y, on Ruinberg, on fire. The mighty, mighty box tank. This tank is hilarious. It's a Tier 6 tank destroyer with a 130mm gun. The gun actually compares not too unfavourably with the gun on the IS-7, the Tier 10 heavy tank. The penetration isn't as good, but this thing has 440 alpha damage. It's a naval gun. This thing's got enough alpha damage to shave off half of the health of every other Tier 6 tank in the game, with the exception of the TOG. Strong Russian engineering. Why is it called the box tank, Jingles? Well, just look at it. It's a box with a gun sticking out the front. The nickname box tank, actually, I'm pretty sure Quickie Baby came up with the nickname. I mean, I use it as well because, you know, it suits the tank. But I'm pretty sure Quickie Baby came up with the nickname during one of his live streams. I think I was there. But it's funny how the name's caught on. Everybody's calling it box tank now. In fact, if you even go to the official Wargaming wiki page for World of Tanks, right there on the description of the SU-100Y, it's got the nickname box tank. I love how things like that catch on. But you know, if a nickname works, use it. Neo hasn't had the opportunity to actually... Oh, somebody just took a huge hit up front. Somebody looked like they just got one-shotted. Oh, finally, a target. Yes. That's just what box tank does. It's, I mean, it's not quite like driving an ISU 152's BL-10 gun around the battlefield at Tier 6, but, you know, it's the next best thing, and it's as close as you're going to get. This tank really is hilarious. 3,250 gold it will cost you, and it has an interesting choice of premium ammunition. Unlike, you know, everything else, when you fire premium ammunition in this 130mm gun, you do more damage, but you have less penetration. Interesting. That T14 driver was being really annoying. I mean, he's moved off now, and there's no longer any point in trying to fire around that corner, but he wasn't using the corner. He was close enough to the corner that nobody else could use the corner, but he wasn't using the corner. It was really, really annoying. He's also, if you've been following chat, a fully paid up member of the Grammar Gestapo. He's spending more time correcting everybody else's written English than actually, you know, playing the game. Ooh, a Matilda. Dangerous tank in a Tier 4 game, not so much in a Tier 6. There's his first actual kill. Seems a bit of a waste of 440 alpha damage to use it on the Matilda, but here we go. Oh, This is more like it. Now, the reload and the almost complete lack of armour on this thing are its two major weaknesses. However, with a well-trained crew, a gun rammer, and ventilation, you can get the reload of this thing down to 14 seconds or less. Yeah, Hetzer really should be hetzing. Hetzer took far too long to hetz. Hetzer allowed box tank to reload. Hetzer is not going to make that mistake twice, because, you know, now he's dead. Look at this. They're losing 512. There's only 3 tanks left alive on his team, but box tank is not afraid. Bring it on, bitches. Box tank will take you all. And he is as well. Look at this. No fear. No fear whatsoever. There's another one. Ramming speed. The guy even drove into him. Made it easy. Oh, he's the last one left alive against, what, 5 enemy tanks? Yeah, box tank can handle this. Yeah, it's easy. Just kill 11 tanks and you've won. Happens all the time. Oh, there's another one. Marder 38T. Easy kill. Long reload, and his gun only fires to the front. Why are they all queuing up in front of him? It's just, they're not making it hard, are they? Hello, Mr. T1 Heavy. Goodbye, Mr. T1 Heavy. Where's your little friend in the M4? Oh, he's running away. Well, can't blame him. Or perhaps he's being sensible. Perhaps he's not sitting in front of the SU-100Y. Maybe he's going to go around and try to flank him, because, you know, he's a fast medium tank and he has things like a turret. You know, I'm just saying. So, come on, place your bets. What do you think? Is the Sherman just running away in a blind panic with no real idea of what he's doing? Or is he actually using his head and he's backed off and he's trying to circle around and outflank the tank destroyer? Because, I mean, I realise, you know, thinking is kind of old-fashioned, but every now and then somebody does actually do it. Now, while I obviously don't know exactly what Neo was thinking at this point, it seems as if he's thought, yep, the Sherman's coming around behind me. He starts backing up, spots the artillery, stops to take the shot, starts backing up again, thinks, wait, hold on, artillery will still be reporting my position, starts moving forward again, just in case the Sherman can still see him on the map, then turns around, and you know, what exactly would be the worst possible time for the Sherman, for Box Tank to come around the corner? How about now? Perfect timing. That Sherman must just be sitting there thinking, yeah, I've got you now. Oh, fuck my life. Couldn't have timed it better if he tried. So, who's going to put money on Box Tank losing now? I don't think the enemy artillery driver would take that bet. That griller has really got to be sweating around about now. Box Tank's gonna get you. Box Tank's gonna get you. Well, I mean, the griller has a shell that can do 680 average damage. You know, if he hits and penetrates and the shot explodes inside the fighting compartment, you know, he could one-shot kill Box Tank. What? What? It might happen. No, really, no, it's not going to happen, is it? Never in a month of Sundays. He is so dead. Box Tank is going to find you, and Box Tank is going to kill you. And then this game is going to be over. Russian engineering will prove victorious in the face of fascist aggression once again. And there he is. And how much health? What sick monster sends babies to fight Box Tank? That was just too easy. And yes, I know, before all the fun vampires get started in the comments, the enemy team were not particularly smart. However, consider this. They may have been shit, but they were better than his team. His team were only capable of killing 4 enemy tanks between the 14 of them. So, yeah, well done, Box Tank. Good result. So, that's it from me today. But before we go, I leave you with a special message from Lenin Cat in honour of Box Tank's accomplishment.